In this video, we'll take a look at question 6, which asks us to discuss the legal requirements surrounding redundancy in a situation where a senior manager is looking to avoid lengthy consultation and focus on poor performers. Now, to tackle this, let's start by considering what's really being asked. You could think about the essential legal obligations when it comes to redundancy. These aren't simply optional steps, but rather requirements under UK employment law that must be followed. For example, you might want to consider the Employment Rights Act 1996, which outlines that a fair and transparent selection process is necessary. An example here could be ensuring that selection criteria aren't based solely on performance, but consider objective factors to avoid claims of unfair dismissal. Now, consultation. This is particularly relevant because it's clear the manager wants to speed up the process. However, the law requires that for larger redundancies, employers consult with employees or their representatives. You could consider explaining the differences between individual and collective consultation and what triggers each. You might also want to think about the employee rights involved here, like notice periods and redundancy pay. The manager's approach may risk skipping these details, but the law is quite clear that employees must receive fair treatment, which includes these entitlements. When you're writing your answer, remember the marking criteria. You'll need to show a broad understanding of the legal framework, provide relevant examples like case law, and back up your points with references. Also, pay attention to structure. Make sure your answer flows logically, building on each point. Finally, check grammar and spelling to keep the presentation professional and clear. While I've shared a few examples here, it's essential to research and apply these ideas to an organization that's relevant to you or a scenario you're familiar with.